Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
I'm Ebony.
Look at you, Curls.
Hey.
Hey, the hair is giving everything it's supposed to have given. Oh God, so now you about to be doing that shit the whole show. Anyway, bitch, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Jack Daniels.
Oh, that's some down home punch or downtown. What is it called?
Down home punch. You know your punches.
That shit old school right there. You done brought it back.
Yes, delicioso.
I'm drinking a pear brandy Manhattan.
Ooh, that sounds
neat.
Good. Okay.
I don't want any ice or nothing in it. Just
you didn't want it on rocks or anything. Just
nope. Neat.
I love that blouse. It's giving.
Thank you.
I love it. Cute.
Thank you. So I want to know, have you heard about the New York politician that dropped his own sex tape on Pornhub to promote his campaign?
Yo,
you know it's campaign season.
It is, and they are campaigning. I saw that, and I didn't see the actual video on Pornhub, but I did see where he had posted the posting that he had posted something. I was like, look at that. You know what? It is 2022. So whatever you got to do to win, fucking do it. Just win. As long as there's no kids involved with your shenanigans, do what the fuck you gonna do.
I mean, it's been like, there's been so many different ad ways of advertising this season of elections.
Right.
That why not add yourself to porn? You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Sex sells. Twerking sells. Sex sells. Even buffoonery sells. Even you can say the next time you want to call the police, call a crackhead. When you can say those kind of things, hey, say the things. Just say what you're gonna say.
I'm just saying, the people that are watching porn, they vote too. So
absolutely.
and I'm not gonna say everybody has sex. Every politician has sex, because I'm sure there's some random politician out there that don't. But
I'm asexual. Nothing against sexual, but you
know, there may be someone that doesn't. But for everybody else, I'm all for it. I was like, that's what's up.
Absolutely. Get your sex on.
And his name is Mike Itkis. So
he even got a sexual name. Itkis.
So anyway, it's like a 13-minute video of him and another porn star, of adult film star, Nicole Sage.
So does he have a big ding dong? Have you viewed it?
I didn't view it. I don't even have Pornhub.
I don't either. I guess I'll have to get it for how we do this and not have Pornhub.
I like X videos. So
maybe get a Pornhub. We would like for you to sponsor our podcast, and I'd like to get a membership to your website, please. Pornhub, if you're listening. My name is Ebony, and I approve this message.
So do that, Pornhub. So the Nicole Sage, the adult film star, she said she's made it very clear that this was consensual, that they both were tested for STDs, that she was not under any drugs or anything like that. Just everything that could be put out there to be, misconstrued or ruin his campaigin. She went out and made a statement letting them know that, it is what it is. But I tried to find any little video that I snippets or anything. I could not find anything of it. So I'm wondering if they took it down. But I was like, I want to see what veteran congressman is doing.
No, you're gonna have to pay to see that dick. I'm
I
sorry.
know. I'm not,
Yeah.
but I'm not paying to see it. I'm not.
If I can't vote for it, I can't vote for it. So it does me no good to look at it. So
I
but
just
I
want
still
to
want
see
to be
what
a
it
part of
consists
Pornhub
of.
family.
I wanted to see if it was just like regular vanilla sex or if he had some fetishes or I mean, I was trying to see it.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'm not repeating anything that I have.
I'm saying, I heard you, girl. I'm not paying anybody paying to see that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, since we're talking about Pornhub and X videos, so I love watching the things that I like on porn. Yeah, it's mostly trimming. It's mostly like rubbing, like genital rubbing, things like that. A lot of kind of sensual type of stuff I like. However, while I was looking up some new stuff, because I'll just be trying to find some new stuff, I stumbled across.
You're talking like an old lady right now. Across
the porn, the guy with the two penises that we did the medical condition.
What?
I stumbled across this video. So the reason, let me tell you how I found it. The way that I found it is because I was trying to find like double pussies, which is like two pussies. Not a person with double pussies, just two pussies and one penis. That's what I was looking for.
Explain, because
so I was looking for that. So in the midst of me writing double cocks came up. When they say other videos, whatever. So it came up, and it was the dude.
Oh my God!
It was him.
Two dicks, one man.
I was like, oh my goodness. So anyway, his penises were side by side. So therefore, if anyone has sex with him or anything like that, they would have to have intercourse with him one at a time, or two different people or whatever would have to have sex with him. So I completely moved past his, just because there was another guy who had his, one was on top of, and then one was on the bottom, and the one on top was bigger than the one on the bottom. So I automatically was like, I'm watching this shit.
I know we do things for the podcast and you be liking me to be shocked and stuff. Bitch, you should have sent that to me immediately. Okay? You be holding out on the bitch.
My bad. So anyway, this motherfucker, like, I was like, oh, he's gotta fuck somebody in the ass and the pussy at the same time. So I found a video where he double penetrates the woman, one in the ass, one in the vagina. He was like drilling the girl, like, because you can't go at two different paces. So
you can't. Like, what?
It was like so crazy, but like he was handling it. But it's actually a lot of double cocks.
Two dicks, one man.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. Yeah, it's a lot of them on X videos. So it just turned into a whole wormhole of me just looking in shock. So I've seen like a girl taking three dicks, two dicks in the pussy, one dick in the ass. Like, it just turned into a whole something else. But I just want y'all to know, I was saying all of that to say that the man that we talked about, he is actually on X videos with man, it's a man with two cocks. Yeah.
Where can we find him?
It is
www.
xvideos.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be
xvideos.com. Yes. Got it. Yes. So that's what started it. me looking for positions to have with 2 women and 1 guy that wasn't just your regular traditional position.
Mhm.
That's how it started. And then then they just went down. I just went down a whole rabbit hole, and I was just sitting like,
I know you had to be like shocked, like
I
what's
was
around
I
them?
was because I didn't even think about to look, even though when we covered the story about him and his condition, we actually, show photographs, and I stated that he had done porn. I never went to go and look at the porn.
Mhm.
So yeah, for it to just pop up, I was like, oh, so I had to watch it, even though, but his porn was just girls just riding it and sucking it off and jacking it off. Like, there was the
They know
guys,
what to do with it.
all the men with the penises that were stacked on top of each other. Those were
Well,
the ones.
I guess, I mean, I can see why it would just be like matter of fact type of sex with the ones that are, it's just like this, because it's
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Like you can't spread, but when it's like this, you can go,
No, but he did put both of them in the girl's vagina at the same time, which I
I
don't
mean,
think that would feel good. Like, wouldn't it hurt rubbing up against each other? I would think, but I don't know.
maybe they, I was gonna say something dumb. I'm just gonna say it. Maybe it's like when you smash your hands together, it doesn't really hurt because they kind of fold into each other, like, so maybe they just kind of mesh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
I could accept that.
yeah.
Yeah, that kind of makes some
Anyway, I need to see XXX.com or whatever the fuck it is. I'm gonna be looking for
X
it.
videos.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes, yes. But I did. I 100% like saw that, and I just was probably for about at least 20 minutes. I was just looking at different videos of the men with the 2 cocks fucking different chicks, to the point where, like I said, it turned into the girls getting triple penetrated and quadruple. I said a quadruple penetration. It was like a guy in the ass, and then 2 dicks, and then one of those mechanical dicks.
Did that count?
It says penetration. It said quadruple penetration.
I love you.
So
You can be late.
So the fact that it was just quadruple penetration is what they meant. They didn't say like 4 dicks. It just said quadruple. So it is quadruple penetration. Yeah.
Quadruple. You said quadruple.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
3 dicks, 2 dicks in the pussy and the mechanical thing, and then 1 in the ass.
That is crazy.
And anyway, when they got finished and they showed her what her vagina and her asshole looked like afterwards, it looked like, yeah, it was so disgusting.
Oh my God. Why would, but it's people that like seeing that straight, like seeing seeing coochies after childbirth and stuff. Like people like that stuff. It's weird.
It is very weird. And I mean, every once in a while I go on like this little wormholes with porn, and I just be watching the crazy stuff. Like, I seen a woman's vagina who looked like it was the size of a grapefruit. Like, it was just huge. But then of course I researched the condition, and I'm like, what condition is this? It's an actual condition. We're going to talk about it on another show, but it's an actual condition. Like,
thank you, Jesus, for not giving me that condition.
I was like, I feel like I got a fat pussy, but that is a whole nother level.
And they make things for those. I can't wait to get into that show. That's going to be exciting, interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely the crazy foolishness of my day. My yesterday, just looking at stuff. Anyway, but I did have good sex afterwards. Anyway.
Wonderful.
Yes. All right. So next thing is there's this guy.
Well, I have a question.
Oh, let's go ahead. Let's ask it.
And this might be a little bit off topic and you might not want to share, but when you have sex with the artiste, is it different than having sex with the producer, since you're obviously fucking for this job?
I'd say it is. One of them is a little more sensual, and the other one is a little more porn starish.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Yeah.
Just want to
Yeah.
know. She's
Yeah.
fucking to get to the top, y'all.
Yeah, the artiste is a little is a little more creative. We have more creative sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the producer's just like, ooh, I'm gonna say this, and they can add me. It's like Harvey Weinstein. Ooh, without
You so,
saying it. Are you on the producer's couch? Whatever they call that shit.
I mean, I'll be on his couch. But it's not the same. No, definitely not the same.
All right.
So there is a video that is going around about a drag queen that was dancing in Plano, Texas in front of some kids.
What kind of dance?
I'm gonna let you hear and see this video. Now, just know that children are present. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gotta get the volume almost all the way up first.
What the world?
So the words to the song, "My pussy good, my pussy sweet, pussy good enough to eat, fuck me all night," are the lyrics.
You know what? Well, I'm gonna be mad at her for something adults brought their children to.
I'm sure they didn't bring their kids to there for that.
Okay, so I know that I don't, if there's something, anything with adult content, because at the end of the day, when I hear drag queen performers or performances, I don't think, you know what, this is something I'm gonna bring my child to. And so hey, you get what you got. You took your kid, okay. I'm not gonna censor my show because you chose to bring your fucking toddler to watch me perform. This is what I was gonna perform. My pussy wet, my pussy good. Fuck me all night like you should. Whatever the words are. I'm not gonna change my shit because you decided to bring your child. And then the fact that the mom was like trying to look around the child to see it, they weren't giving no fuck.
That is the craziest. So that I seen that on the Media Lounge's Instagram, and I was just like, what? Like, I mean, she was dropping it and everything, like, and like, I don't know, I'm gonna post this. I'll post it when we air the show so you can see. I want you to look at the row of ladies that are behind her, not in front of her, because they are all offended. Like, they all have "I'm fucking offended" faces.
Well, except for the one that was looking beyond her child to see what was going on.
Right.
Because there was a child sitting on someone's lap or in the seat or whatever. She was clearly looking around the child to watch the performance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and if you're that offended, okay, first off, you came to my show. You brought your kids to a place where, especially and to put it in more context, you know, there are some drag queen performances where it depends on the drag queen, where you know it's a safe place for you to take your child to. If they knew anything about this performer, then they would have known that this is not, if I hear, oh, you know what, there's gonna be a drag queen such and such and such and such, I might do a little bit of research to see what type of stuff the drag queen does. If it's like a drag queen and they're a magician and it's not like sex toys popping out, then, you know, I'm gonna take my kid. But if this is one that's like, ooh, they skate on the line with content, I might need to not bring my child then I won't. It's fucking stupid. What's the drag queen's name?
It don't say what her name is. But like, okay, I'll say like there's one lady, a heavy set woman, and she wants to be offended, but she is so like
Enamored.
She was like can't take her eyes off of it. She's smiling, and then when the other ladies kind of look, she kind of makes her smile go away just a little bit, but she's so intrigued. Like she gonna be like she Shazam the song, and when she get back home, she gonna be like, my pussy sweet, my pussy, my pussy. She gonna
exactly.
I don't over it.
So first off, I'm sure. So I don't really, censor music and censor any of that. I didn't censor it with my kids. So I'm like, if they hearing it anyway, then
that's a lot of pussy though. My pussy good.
It's nothing.
Pussy
okay.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. Pussy good enough to eat. Like that's a lot of pussies in a short time frame.
Okay, so how many children do you think know my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack? How many kids do you think that know that? And the fact that they done made an ABC song from that lets me know that the kids know the shit. Because when you start doing like this and this the ABCs, you like, oh, fuck. So, I'm not. Kudos to you, drag queen, ma'am. I don't know your name. I wish I did, but I wish you was in Alabama, so I would go to one of your shows.
You would go to one of her shows?
I would.
I mean, I would go to one of her shows as well, but
it looked like she was doing that stripper dance, that stripper thing before the strippers start to dance, so they kick the leg out. I can't do it because I'm so can't dance. But they're like, I can't do it, but she was doing it. You kick the leg out, and then you do like that or something. Anyway, I would like to see that because
you would like to see that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's parents got to know where to take your kids. I would say that the drag queen should have known her audience. She should have read the room, but she shouldn't have read the room. She was invited there. Exactly. It was a performance, so they should have did their research.
Why she got to read the room? That's
what I would have initially been like, read the room before you start doing stuff like that. But this was something she was invited to, and I'm sure she was paid for it.
Exactly, because
I'm sure.
I'm not fucking reading the room. You invited me here. This is what I was gonna perform, and these people brought their damn kids. So these kids gonna get all these pussies and all these fucks. And then I'm raise up my dress so they can see. Hey, because that's what she did. She was like, my pussy, she's like that. And bravo. Yes, kudos to her. Hell. Stop taking out kids every damn out here. Hell, kids don't supposed to go everywhere. My kids didn't go to the grocery store. They didn't go shopping. They didn't, not with me. Like if I knew I needed to not take my kids, I didn't take them though. I took them to the places where kids went. Not all them extra places. Stop taking your kids every damn where. Hell.
Well, everybody don't have a babysitter, somebody to watch their kids.
My kids watched each other.
Latchkey kids.
Your kids was, if your kids about the same age, they can watch each other for a minute while you go. An hour ain't gonna hurt nobody. We live in a time of FaceTime and cell phones. We didn't even have all that back then. Now you can FaceTime your kid and all that. You can just have them on FaceTime the whole time if you want to. Just they don't got to go with you. They don't got to go with you. That's all I'm saying. Damn.
Save them from all the pussy.
Yeah, and you can contact me at 205-308-8304 if you would love more parenting advice.
Whatever. Listen, so I know you watched Dahmer, right?
Of course I did.
Can you believe? Okay, first of all, in real life, all the women, this storyline didn't go on the women that's all infatuated with him and was in love with him and stuff like that. But this new show has caused a new line of women to masturbate to him now. They're masturbating to like the things that he's done in the series, and like, so I'm wondering, are they masturbating to the actor himself, or are they masturbating with like Jeffrey in mind?
I think I I'm gonna tread lightly with this, because I know all of us, all ethnicities, do this type of thing, but I've noticed. Well, I know one woman of color who married someone while they were in prison and things like that. However, they be liking them some murderers behind bars. And so I don't know why. What is attractive about a man that eats men? Literally eating people. Killing people and eating them. Eating them. Okay, you kill somebody, but you ate them too. Like, you was not going to the store to buy your meat. You was literally going to the
freezer,
street lounge, and getting people, slaughtering them, and eating their hearts, eating their buttocks, like. And then his parents, his dad and his stepmom, went there and had dinner with him, so they ate that shit too.
Yeah,
he made them dinner. What person in their right mind's gonna be like, what? That's the person I'm gonna masturbate to. That's no. You said we're not gonna yank anybody's young. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah, when I saw this article that women are openly admitting to masturbating to the series, I was like, why? Like, for why?
But for why?
Yeah.
And you masturbate to a man who don't even like you. He likes dick. He don't even want your little worn out puss.
That's why I said I don't know if they were I would feel better if they were masturbating to the actor himself than the idea of the actual Jeffrey Dahmer.
The person, the person. There is an attraction to the person who played Jeffrey Dahmer, because he's been in several other things. Is he on the horror movie, the horror show? What's it called?
I don't watch those. I don't know.
Anyway, so I know that first of all, I can't see him past nothing but Dahmer. I don't see him as nothing else. And I know he was in the other shit, but even when I see him in the other stuff, I'm like, oof, I just can't. And you just have to come out your whole complete self and be that person when you're acting, because I'm an actress. And so, no, what's wrong with these women? Women, he don't want you. And the other dude don't want you either. The other dude don't want y'all regular ass people. It's just odd. It's just odd. I think they're doing it to the Dahmer. I think they're doing it to the Dahmer because there's no way that you can. It can't be the dude. He's looking like and dressed like and acting like the real person. They are getting off on.
What part of the movie, though, are you watching that's attractive?
The best part
of arousing. I should say arousing, not attractive. Arousing. Exactly. What part of that entire series? There's not even one moment in there. Not one.
There's not a moment. I can think of one. The only moment I can think of is when at the end, spoiler alert, when he got hit in the fucking head with them dumbbells and was murdered.
That's it.
That was the only arousing. The fact that he died the same way he killed his first victim was arousing to me. So yeah.
So
Shit.
so now you're gonna watch it again and masturbate to it?
You know what, I might. I just might. Just rewind it fast forward to the end. I might.
Just to see if you get turned on?
Just to see if I'm gonna see if my little cooch gets wet for it. I might. Shit, this is ridiculous. You women, we are the smartest and the brightest and the dumbest at the same time. We be doing some dumb shit. We be doing some dumb shits.
True. All right, can I get some? Oh, finish your drink because I need some. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Say
it. That was the remix.
Yeah. Damn it.
I thought I had them boys on here. They do all the ad-libbing. What's their names?
Who, the Hamilton?
Cardi.
I don't know.
No, bitch. The one that Cardi B's married to, one of them.
Oh, the Migos.
Yeah, I was gonna say Coin Blast and the other two things. Look, I was trying to think of their names. I don't know. Look, don't judge me for not knowing their names. I can't even think of their names. Okay, let's see. Okay, that one ain't that. Okay, so okay. This is from Glow. Hey, Glow.
Hey, Glow. Like Glorilla?
Could be. Yeah. So this is hey girls, hey. Okay. I love y'all show. My best friend told me about y'all and I've been hooked. So I'm writing y'all because my snake and I have started messing around with kinks. Okay, kinks. I happen to like being choked and spanked. Well, my boyfriend of 5 years is a certified nerd and will not choke or spank me. Yes, I've asked him and he said he's not interested in inflicting pain on me. So since he won't, my snake does. And if y'all are not up in the lingo, I guess that's like the sneaker link. Okay. So my snake does. The problem is he's been leaving marks and I have to explain. Well, I'm running out of excuses. I need y'all to help me compile some lies. Oh, I'm good at compiling lies. Okay. Y'all the best. Thanks, ho. Okay.
I don't think we ever had somebody ask us to give them some lies.
I like compiling lies.
She should have gave us some examples of the lies
what she said already. Told. I know.
We didn't waste our time coming up with the ones she done already told.
I was putting on a choker and it was too tight. You can use that. I was putting on a choker necklace and it was too tight and I wore it all day anyway because you know I got a fat neck. My co-worker was demonstrating how her boyfriend be choking her because she wanted my advice on how to get them out of that relationship, get her out of that relationship, and she's scared. So she was like demonstrating because you know how like on that movie when Craig goes to it's Friday and they sit on the couch and she telling Craig how he grabbed her and she was like this or was it like this? And so that's how she got that. That's the second excuse. You got any?
So for the handprint on your ass, I mean, just tell him that you've been trying to, do exercises to plump your ass up and you found out that like suction, using the little suction cups or something just kind of leaves marks. So I think it's called cupping.
Cupping, it is.
Yeah. So you've been plumping your ass up. You've been plumping your ass up for cupping purposes, and that'll get you out of the prints. I mean, if it's a handprint though, then you're gonna have to say you were smacking your own ass. I mean, I got a little carried away smacking my own ass.
Yeah, I was masturbating to myself. I was masturbating to Dahmer. And I was spanking my own ass. That might work.
I was masturbating to Dahmer.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be my lead to everything. Well, see, I was masturbating to Dahmer.
What did you do today? Well, after I got finished masturbating with Dahmer to Dahmer.
Right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's like a thing now. Let's see. If it's on your boobs, you can say you dropped the flat iron. Like, oh my God, I dropped the flat iron on me. That's Bruce. I be getting tangled up in my robe belts. When I sleep in my robe and I get hot and I be trying to undo it, I be tangled up. And y'all know I'm so light skinned that sometimes I be looking like I be having little webs. So maybe you can use that.
Yeah, definitely. If this is true, that you probably can get away with it as well. If you do easily mark like me as well, whenever I wear my backpack, I get the little red marks from my backpack. So blame it on your backpack or your purse strap or something. Just all of a sudden start wearing a bunch of crossbodies. And then, you know, you can just blame it on like the rubbish from the crossbody.
If it's bite marks on your boobs, you can be like, my friend asked me to breastfeed if I had any pacifiers and I didn't. So I was just like, here, take this. You know?
Yeah, that's a horrible one. Don't do that. You're going to jail. You're like literally, no. He's gonna think very like pedophile-ish of you. Yeah, no.
She just
feel like somebody dog bit me. Her little puppy bit me on my titty. I don't know.
She could be like that lady on that plane and breastfeeding that cat.
That's all things that he's gonna think she's weird for.
She already weird.
How is she weird? How is wanting
I'm not saying she's weird. I'm not saying she's weird, but he already thinks she's weird.
Why? Because she wants to be choked and spanked?
Exactly. He ain't doing it. He's saying this because he don't want to feel
if she all of a sudden start breastfeeding a cat, he's probably gonna leave.
He should probably go anyway. Girl, stop making up lies.
I mean, she's cheating on him clearly.
Just find you somebody. Exactly. Just find you somebody who wants to be
cheating on him clearly. So there's that.
Just find you somebody who wants to beat your ass. Simple. We can't think of any good lies. So just find you somebody who wants to beat your ass on a regular.
This story makes me think about a story that I seen either on Instagram or Facebook, somewhere in social media, where the girl was like, she was cheating. She's cheating on her husband, and her side dude all of a sudden keep being abusive. I seen it on something. Yeah,
who the fuck has an abusive side guy?
The side dude was beating on her and marking her up, and she's trying to explain it to her husband where she getting the marks. I saw this on something. I promise you I did. Can
you be any more dumb?
Yeah, I was just like, I seen it on somebody's, I want to say it was on somebody else's social media, but if I find it, I'll post the story. But yeah, that's what this reminds me of.
If you are married and you're in a relationship, and if you're married and you have a side thing going on and that side person is kicking your ass, you need your ass kicked. Because if the fear is you're afraid he's going to tell your husband, bitch, I would tell my husband, look, I've been cheating on you and this dude's beat my ass. I can't take it no more. I had to tell you the truth. Now you probably gonna get your ass kicked again, but at least it's all out in the open. He might protect you if he loves you, and if he don't, then they might jump your ass. You never know.
Okay. I think that was the question. I think it was, if you found out your wife was cheating because her side dude was beating her ass, would you defend her?
Oh no, we would jump that hoe. I would act like I'm gonna beat him up. But when we got together, I was like, okay, let's tag team. Tag in, ho. Tag in, bro.
Y'all gonna
it's
jump
bros
her?
before hoes.
Y'all gonna jump her?
Yeah, it's bros before hoes. Like, we about to jump this bitch.
Yeah,
it's on the track.
Yeah, so I'm gotta find it, but it was in the comments and everything. I'm just like,
I said that, and that sounded like something Joe Budden would say. Joe Budden would definitely be like, I'm jumping this bitch. I'm jumping this bitch. You know, his goofy ass. Anyway, hey, Joe, we would love you to be a guest on the podcast.
No, we would like to be a part of your network. You don't have a sex podcast part of your network. You should.
Yeah, we love to be a part of your network.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, yeah. So let's get into this topic. Anyway, what was that, Glow? We hope we helped you.
Oh yeah, Glow.
Come up with some new lies. I mean, it wasn't that many of them, but hey, if you out here lying, you should be able to be clever. If y'all doing all of that, you just gonna
have to put makeup on because when tell me
you went on a bike ride and you failed and shit.
Yeah.
Because I know I got fucked up when I fell off my bike in Korea. So shit, I had bruises for like 2-3 weeks. So
I still got a bruise from when they drew blood the other day. I was ashamed to show my thing at the at PT physical therapy. I just knew she was gonna think I was a intravenous drug user. She looked a mess.
Oh shoot. I be looking like I get domestic violence all the time. That's why I be telling people don't grab me because I bruise very easily and I be looking like I be domestic violence all the time. Especially when my allergies flare up.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely look like you get your ass beat on a regular.
Man, if there was not documentation, the artiste be locked up.
I think it'll be the producer beating your ass.
No, neither one would ever
be the artiste. Okay.
Neither one of them would do anything like that.
I feel like the producer has a different personality than the artiste, and that's my truth, and I'm gonna live in it.
It's the truth.
The producer beat her ass.
What? Why
okay.
Would you say that? Whatever. Anyway, producer don't beat my ass, and the artiste don't beat my ass. No ass beating.
Yes,
maybe some spanking or smacking, but no beating.
Well, Globe getting her ass beat. I mean, you gonna get your ass beat if you don't hurry up and end it. End it or break. You end it or die, bitch. Those are you need to.
Well, when he find out from the truth, he gonna choke her ass out. So
she gonna be aroused by it.
She gonna get choked out because he gonna choke her out.
Yeah, and she gonna be aroused. She ain't gonna leave because she be like,
oh yeah. She probably gonna nut as soon as his fingers touch her neck. She gonna be like,
oh. and then he's not gonna leave because he's gonna enjoy the feeling whooping her ass, and she gonna enjoy the feeling of that.
First of all, you done turned him into a whole nother man. He went from a sweet nerd to an abusive
nerd. Shit. Oh gosh, I can't with you people. I can't.
Why not? All right, let me pull up my topic. So this is a little long, so I need y'all to listen to it.
Yeah, and let me put this disclaimer before you read that. If this bitch start fumbling over her words and shit, I need y'all to be in these comments and fucking send a message like this bitch can't read. But go ahead, love you. Go ahead.
Ain't nobody reading shit, bitch. Why you trying to talk? Because your ass can't read.
Just go. Fuck.
You can't even remember shit. We'll find out. Don't worry about it. We'll find out in a minute. Hold on. Let's stay on topic with the topic. Now listen to this gentleman. Okay? Listen.
Yeah. Sick of men saying that. I want a woman to be my peace. No, you don't. You want a woman that won't question you when you bring in chaos in her life, talking about be my peace. How you want her to be your peace when all you doing is bringing nightmares in her life? And every time she speaks up, you say she's disturbing your peace. Of course she is, because you cheating. You ain't available. You don't validate her. When you say you want a woman to be your peace, you mean you want a woman that don't speak up for herself, that don't call you out on your bullshit. If you not doing bullshit, it's peaceful. You don't even have to say be my peace when you are bringing peace. What? Peaceful?
Man, brother.
Didn't he say it?
I thought that was my song for a second. Dang, absolutely.
I was like, that is the truth. But I mean, you do need to be a motherfucker's peace for real. Because when men have so much chaos going, it's so much chaos in the world. It's so much going on in the world. Everybody need their person to be the peace.
Yeah, but if he's bringing drama, because if the outside world is beating your ass and you come inside and you want to spill that stuff on me or do outside things, cheating and all those things, and you aren't my peace, why would you expect me not to be your peace? Why would you expect for me to be your peace? Why would you expect me to wash your feet and cook your meals and have your house clean, all that bullshit? Why would you have me do all that and be your peace and just be like, oh, okay, Archie, do that kind of shit, and you not bringing those things for me?
I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that as well. Like, you know, you definitely, I mean, it's a two-way street. I mean, if everybody needs peace within their relationship and within their self. So, but I just thought when I heard that, I was just like, okay, Ace, that's what I'm talking about. That's Ace, metaphor. But I was like, okay, like it is a true statement. But in the same light, let's not just make it be on the dude, because sometimes bitches is just not peaceful, period. And they don't even, and dudes don't even, and every dude ain't out here doing all kind of shit, and they done fucked around and fucked with a crazy bitch, because crazy bitches have the best pussy, so men say. So that's why they be stuck on these crazy ass bitches. So sometimes shit, that bitch need to be helped with be a piece too. She be at war with her friends, and then she be coming in the house taking that shit out on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes people just need they partner to be their piece, period. Not a piece of shit. Like PEACE. Peace, not a piece of shit.
For me, I agree that we should be each other's peace. You also agree that there's some women out here that are trash. But I think there's a bigger picture of it all. Why are women trash? Why are men trash? Those are the things that we have to dig deeper in within ourselves and our communities to figure out, why is this man like this? Why is this bitch like this? Because most times there's some underlying issues.
Definitely some childhood trauma, always.
Always. And and I am a woman, what I figured out, that I love to be in my feminine energy. And so a lot of women don't live in that space with the men in their lives for whatever reason. And if you're not living in that feminine space, I think it's hard for them to, I don't think a man could be at peace. Not saying that you have to be weak or anything like that, but women be strong. I don't want to have to be strong at home. I don't feel like I should have to be that. And so, or even I'm tired of hearing, you're so strong, you're a strong black woman. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to have to be there all the time. So I think that is a lot of the issues, like the roles. And I know we both say like we don't like to live in a gender role type of society, but I think some things have to be we have roles. I mean, it's just period. There are roles, but that's just my 2 cents.
That's your 2 cents.
Thanks.
It was a good 2 cents. I'll take it. All right. Well, let's see how good this bitch's memory is working. Why don't you take us out there, ma'am? Let's see how this shit goes.
Absolutely.
Come on, honey. Take a chance at remembering nothing, because you don't ever remember shit.
That is not true. I remember most things.
The only thing you remember is that Law and Order shit. That's it. You don't remember nothing else, bitch.
I remember our phone number.
You probably still have to look that shit up too.
I don't have to remember the phone number, but I do have to sometimes, remember the closing. And that's just because it changes
Sometimes.
so much. Yeah, because, we update it so often that sometimes, we're adding new platforms to it,
You're
new
a
phone
liar.
numbers, new things to say. I try to keep it fresh and updated, so that is why it is hard to retain. So you can follow us. You can follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. You can email us at naturallyunbothered2.com. That is naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. You can leave us a message. We welcome the feedback, the comments. Ebonites, y'all keep them show ideas coming. You know how I adore y'all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Audible, wherever you listen to your podcast. We should be your favorite podcast. You should definitely be listening to us. Please make sure that you listen to us on YouTube. And while you're on YouTube, you need to subscribe. You also need to click the notification bell so that you are notified every time we upload a new episode every Thursday by 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. You need to be on there. You need to be clicking that button. You need to be on with us so you can chat with us and get to know us. And we like to get to know you. So please do that. If you are looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, okay, www.naturallyunbothered.com. That is www.naturallyunbothered.com, and click that merch link. Now, the phone has been hot. The phone has been so hot that this motherfucker won't stay charged. Okay, so thank y'all for calling in and texting and all that. 205-308-8304. That is 205-308-8304. Man, look, I can't even keep up with these. I've been trying to listen to the messages and read the text, and I'm just having to take it day by day. So this shit is probably going to be completely out of order on how you send it, but eventually we'll get to all the shit y'all send, okay? The other thing I need y'all to do is to tell your whole ass friends, to tell your whole ass friends, to tell your whole ass friends to tune in to Naturally Unbothered. And so listen, let me tell you a quick story about this little saying, tell your whole ass friends. So, the weather changed here in Alabama. So it went from hot to cold. And so one of my numbers was reading low. So I went to go get air in my tire. I give the guy our QR code and I give him a $3 tip, for taking the time out to air my tires. When I hand him the thing, I'm like, okay, tell your whole ass friends to tune in to Naturally Unbothered. The dude, he didn't even look up. By me saying, tell your whole ass friends. And I thought to myself, he must hear that all the time. He must really have some whole ass friends. Because he was like, okay. I mean, he didn't skip a beat. Or he just wasn't fucking with me this morning. He wasn't on the shit I was on. Because I was definitely on some shit.
He didn't even say, who you calling a hoe? How you know my friends is hoes? He didn't say
none of that.
He was like, okay.
Just, okay, have a good day. I was like, so anyway, that's why I'm leading. I'm leading with tell your whole ass friends, or are you fucking, or I'm masturbating to Dahmer.
After I masturbated to Dahmer.
So after I masturbated to Dahmer, that's it.
Yeah, so when are you coming by? After I masturbated
to Dahmer. Yeah, I mean, that is my life.
That ain't your life. Anyway, y'all, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Naturally Unbothered. We love y'all. See y'all next week.